as far as like food stamps goes. 2 Thessalonians 3:10, we should start thinking biblically. Hi guys.
This has pretty much been explained.
Jonathan David. Start thinking biblical again. The one who is unwilling to work shall not eat. Is that where we want to be? I mean, we need to be a little more stringent, I think, in who actually is receiving food stamps. Obviously, people who are starving and need to be helped should be helped. But we're not even requiring people to be drug tested anymore. We're not even requiring people to prove that they're looking for a job. And I'm talking as someone who has accepted this type of thing in the past, who has accepted welfare when I was qualified to accept it. So I think that's what it's for. If you're a young parent who's struggling just starting off their career, you probably do qualify, and it can be a huge help. But it's not designed for people to live off their entire lives, to get into Section 8 housing, get like a part-time job that they can go in 10 hours a week, say they have a job, but still qualify for these food stamps, because we're getting to the point where we're taking away the incentive to work in this country. Just think, mathematically, it makes sense. If you have 3 kids like I do, that's around $12,000 a year, so $1,000 a month in EBT, food stamps. So why should let's say I work a 9 to 5, if I'm working the full 40 hours a week, then I'm making at, McDonald's or Walgreens or somewhere, and that puts me right above probably the poverty threshold to qualify for food stamps. So why wouldn't I just get down to part-time, make around $1,500 a month or so, $2,000, and that puts me right under that threshold, and I can collect food stamps. At the end of the day, I'm coming home with the same amount of money. Actually, probably more, because I'll qualify for Medicaid as well and not have to pay for my health insurance plan, which is outrageously expensive. Don't even get me started on the Medicaid, the health insurance in this country. And that's what people are starting to figure out, and that's why it's so difficult, and so many people are not looking for work. There's a huge crisis in this country as far as working age adults, especially men, who are not even seeking jobs. They're just chilling at home playing video games. And honestly, I'm not saying I don't blame them, but yeah, I can see those hard days at work. I can see where that has a certain appeal to it. Now, the only thing that you have to consider in what the food stamps and what I'm talking about, where it doesn't make sense and it's not good for you long term, as a human being, we have to feel useful, especially men. So if you're a man out there, if you're a young adult and you're feeling depressed, it's probably has something to do with the fact that if you don't have a job, you need to have some sort of job purpose or utility as a person. Because if you don't, that is a slippery slope, and it leads down to a very depressing place. And that's what sitting at home collecting food stamps and doing the bare minimum in life may sound great, and you're ending up with the same amount of money in your pocket in the end of the day, but it does not address the issue of not feeling useful and sinking into a depressive state. And at the end of the day, maybe that's the government's goal. I'm not a conspiracy theorist per se, but if I was a billionaire trying to oppress people using the government, then this is the perfect way to do it. Get them hooked on your foods, hooked on your EBT, hooked on these unhealthy habits, and hooked on depression, and you get trapped. So get out there, work, feel useful. You'll feel happy at the end of the day. Get up early, go to bed at a reasonable hour, and it will do wonders for your mental health. Stay informed and get the latest legal tips, news, and insights. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to all our pages. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you get updated anytime we upload a new podcast. Come get your dose of excellence on a daily basis.